When I was 17, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for small town girls and soft summer nights. We'd hide from the lights on the village green. When I was 17, when I was 21, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for city girls who lived up the stairs with all that perfumed hair. And it came undone when I was 21. When I was 35, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for blue-blooded girls of independent means. We'd ride in limousines. Their chauffeurs would drive. When I was 35, but now the days grow short. I'm in the autumn of the year, and now I think of my life as vintage wine from fine old kegs. From the brim to the dregs, it poured sweet and clear. It was a very good year. Good evening. I have often walked down the street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. Are there lilac trees in the heart of town? Can you hear a lark in any other part of town? Does enchantment pour out of every door? No, it's just on the street where you live. And oh, the towering feeling just to know somehow you are near. The overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, for there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I won't care if I can be here on the street where you live. Take it away, boy. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, for there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I won't care if I can be here on the street where you live. Let me be on the street where you live. Thank you. Woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head that didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Then I fumbled through my closets for my clothes and found my cleanest dirty shirts. And I shaved my face, combed my hair, stumbled down the stairs to meet the day. I'd smoked my brain the night before on cigarettes and songs that I'd been picking. But I lit my first and watched a small kid cussing at a can that he was kicking. Then I crossed the empty street and caught the Sunday smell of someone frying chicken. And it took me back to something that I'd lost somehow, somewhere along the way. Sing it with me. On the Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned, 'cause there's something in a Sunday that makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound on the sleeping city sidewalks, Sunday morning coming down. In the park I saw a daddy with a laughing little girl who he was swinging. And I stopped beside a Sunday school and listened to the song that they were singing. Then I headed back for home. Somewhere far away, a lonely bell was ringing. And it echoed through the canyons like the disappearing dreams of yesterday. All together. On the Sunday morning sidewalks, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound on the sleeping city sidewalks. Sunday morning coming down. Thank you. Chris Christopherson wrote that song. He wasn't a great singer, but he could write a lyric. He also wrote this song. Take the ribbon from your hair, shake it loose and let it fall, lay it soft upon my skin like the shadow on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through the night. I don't care who's right or wrong, and I don't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow. Lord, tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, then tomorrow's out of sight. And it's hard to be alone. Help me make it through the night. Take it away, boys. I don't care who's right or wrong, and I don't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow. Lord, tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. And it's hard to be alone. Help me make it through the night. help me make it through the night. Help me make it through the night. Thank you. One more from Chris Christopherson. Busted flat, Baton Rouge, heading for the trains, feeling nearly faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before it rained, took us all the way to New Orleans. I took my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana, was blowing sad while Bobby sang the blues. With them windshield wipers slapping time and Bobby clapping hands, we finally sang up every song that driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. From the coal mines of Kentucky to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul, standing right beside me, Lord, through everything I'd done. And every night she kept me from the cold. Then somewhere near Salinas, Lord, I let her slip away, looking for the home I hope she'll find. And I'd trade all my tomorrows for a single yesterday, holding Bobby's body close to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing left is all she left for me. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Buddy, that was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. La 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 la. La 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 la, me and Bobby McGee. La 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 la, me and Bobby McGee. Do the last with me. La 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 la. La 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 la, me and Bobby McGee. La 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 la, me and Bobby McGee. Good evening and welcome to Sinatra Sunday number 17. We're not quite in lockdown, but we're still singing from home. So thank you very much for your lovely comments last week and your hearts and your likes. We can see them coming up on our screen here. We can see your comments. Well, I can't see them all, but in the house tonight we have my beautiful wife, Deirdre, who's writing down the requests. And Cara's here. Cara's going to be doing a few songs for us. She's settled down after her birthday celebrations. Cara celebrated her 17th birthday on Friday. And Katie is working in the ice cream shop, so we're hoping that Katie might come in and give us a few songs. We're not sure yet. Keelan's in the house, but I don't think he's going to sing for us. We'll be surprised. We'll be happily surprised if he does. And Cahill is working in the Donard tonight. And Connell, my other son, is in Cardiff. Hi, Connell. Connell and Jess. Hi, Connell and Jess. They always call us after the show, so we look forward to speaking to you tonight later on. So thank you very much for your kindness to the Keaveney family again. We're very happy to say that the Eggmen arrived. I wasn't here when the Eggmen arrived. I missed them this week. I'm so sorry I missed the Eggmen. So if the Eggmen and the Eggwoman are watching, I'm sorry that I missed you, but thank you very much for dropping off those 6 beautiful free-range fresh eggs from Dramee. And we're going to have them for our breakfast in the morning. Unless we have porridge and fruit. We might treat ourselves to a wee egg. So who was here? Cara was here. Was it Harry or was it Ogie? The two boys? The two boys were here. Harry and Ogie were here. Yes, and Maisie was there too. Cara took a photograph of them. She just showed me them on the phone there. All looking summery in their shorts. So they said a shout out for all the aunties and uncles. So a shout out to all the McVeigh aunties and uncles. That's no problem, we can do that. And we're getting a good deal there for 6 eggs for a shout out to all the aunties and uncles of the Eggmen. We had a lovely surprise from the Brannigan family. That's Martina, Damien and Chloe, especially Chloe. Thank you very much. I'll just read out the little card that we got. It says, thank you. And inside it says, Dear Finbar, Deirdre and family, thank you for reading out all my requests. Enjoy your cours. Love from Chloe. XOXO. Thank you very much, Chloe. That's very kind of you. Okay, and I'm going to show you a little bottle, one of the 6 bottles that I got. So I'm going to be opening that shortly. It's purely medicinal, of course, just to wet the back of my throat for singing the song. So thank you very much, Chloe Brannigan. And Deirdre says, read out this request because it's just come in. So Martina Brannigan, mommy of Chloe, is looking forward to another great night of entertainment with Finbar and the girls. Thanks also to Deirdre for writing down all the requests. I wonder did Deirdre just put that on anyway. Deirdre wants a pat in the back and a clap. Thank you very much, Deirdre, for writing down all the requests. And Deirdre says, thank you, Martina, for remembering her. And Martina says, best evening of the week in lockdown. Thank you so much, Martina. And thank you for the Coors Light, Chloe. And Damien as well. Damien, you probably had to fork out for it. Deirdre says that was very sexist of me to say that. And so it is, because, of course, it was probably the girls that paid for that. I apologize for being sexist. I was singing in Villavinci on Friday night. That's the little restaurant at the corner here in Newcastle. There's lovely food, very well priced, and they're licensed as well. And they have lovely staff. So I was in Villavinci and I sang for a couple of hours. I was behind my 2 COVID screens. And I was washing my hands and we social distance and there was no dancing and everybody was in their seat. But people enjoyed the music and enjoyed hearing singing back in the restaurant. So I'm very glad to be singing in Villavinci again. And just at the start of the night, the manager, Ali Izbudak from Turkey, is back again. He's some crack. And he came up to me with a lovely surprise at the start of the night. He said in his own inimitable way, Finbar, you sexy boy, here is an envelope for you. Someone dropped this envelope in for you. So thank you very much, Ali. And the envelope said Finbar Keaveney, and inside it said, oh, there's money in it for a start. There's a wee tip in it, thank you very much. And let's see what it said. It said, "Hi Finbar and family, just a wee tip for the birthday request for Katie. Great music as always." And that's from Caroline Valentine. And in brackets it says, "Angry sister from the Donner lol." There you go. Thank you very much, Caroline. That's very thoughtful of you. It's a pity you couldn't stay for the music on Friday night, but I know that you had to move on. But thank you so much for the wee tip. And I have to share that with the girls tonight because it said Finbar and the girls. So I will do that, no problem. And we have no problem doing a birthday request for any of the Valentines. Deirdre says Cara has the money spent already. Okay, one more we shout out before Cara gives us a little song. This is one that I missed last week, but it's still relevant because Annette McCashin, that's McCashin from Ballykinler, wants to wish her husband, Sean McCashin, a big happy birthday. He was 58 on Wednesday past, and they are all enjoying a few days in Sligo. And can you also say hello to my work friend, John Mason? And that's from Annette McCashin. So that's happy birthday, Sean. Big Sean McCashin in Ballykinler. He's an inspiration. He's been out running lately. He's lost a lot of weight and he looks $1 million. And we're so proud of the transformation that you have done, Sean. And you're an inspiration and an example to everyone who knows you. A big GAA man from Ballykinler. Big Sean McCashin was 58 on Wednesday. And that's from his loving wife, Annette McCashin. And it also goes out to her friend, John Mason. So I'm going to call Cara for a little song, please. The birthday girl's up, the 17-year-old. Who's big 17 now? I wonder, has her voice changed any now since last week? Thank you very much from the film Grease. That was Cara. My goodness, you're getting tall, Cara. I had to pull the mic stand down here. Maybe I'm just small. Okay, couple more shout outs before we go on with our next song. Antoinette McCrory wants to say hello to Elaine, Ronan, and Rena King. They're our neighbours round the corner in Marguerite, and it was lovely to have them down in Tyrone. That's lovely. Antoinette is a Tyrone girl, and her daughter is Elaine. Beautiful Elaine is married to Ronan King, who's a son of Brian and Margaret on the hill in Castlewellan. I hope you're all tuning in. So it was lovely to have them down in Tyrone. That's Elaine, Ronan, and Rena King. But don't forget to come back to County Down again. A big hello to Margaret Brannigan, who is watching tonight, along with her daughter Olivia and Lucy, the dog. And hello to Chloe and Martina and Damien Brannigan. Hello there, Margaret Brannigan and Olivia and Lucy, the dog. How do you say hello in doggy language? Woof, woof, woof. Does he understand? Hello, doggy. Hello, Lucy. Philip Rooney, my ex-next-door neighbour in Castlewellan on Mill Hill, wants to say hello to Lavinia and Colette Rooney, his cousins, before they start to tell him off. There you go, Philip. Philip's saying hello to Lavinia, who's in Shrigley, and Colette Rooney. Colette's maybe in Downpatrick. And Philip was in early on the tip jar too. Thank you very much, Philip. Hello to Liz Williams, who is watching again from Toronto and enjoying the show. And unfortunately, poor Liz is still in hospital. So we wish you all the best, and we hope you're getting better. And it's wonderful to have someone tuning in all the way from Toronto. There's a big Irish connection, of course, in Toronto. I have relations from Enniskillen in Toronto as well. So hello to our good friend Liz Williams in Toronto, who tunes in every week. Oh, this is a fantastic one here. I've been following his story on Facebook. Michael Dunn, the one and only Michael Dunn, is back in Strangford. That is fantastic. Michael went out to Spain just before lockdown, just before the whole thing blew up, and he was trapped in Spain. I suppose that's not a bad place to get trapped in with the weather and the beautiful house that he lives in, and his beautiful photographs of the lovely flowers and plants around him, and the beautiful food that he enjoyed in Spain. So Michael is back in Strangford after 5 months, and they're watching together, Seamus and him. Hello there, Michael and Seamus. Lovely to have you joining us again. And Michael says, thank you for being my Sunday night date over the last few months. Oh, thank you very much. That's a lovely way to put it, Michael. You're a very funny man. And I hope you and Seamus enjoy being back in Strangford. It's much cooler and it's wetter and it's more green, but sure, it's home, and I hope you have a great time. And I'm so glad that the both of you are back, especially you, Michael, because you were out there for a long time. Not on your own, because you're a very friendly guy and you have lots of friends. Good evening to Babs and Perry Porter, who are listening in from Bransford Village. Hello, Babs and Perry. Thanks for your shout-out again. Danny O'Boyle is just home in time for tonight's show, and he wants to say hello to his sister, Stella O'Boyle Newman. So, Stella O'Newman. So that's from your brother, Danny O'Boyle in Banbridge, and I hope Patricia's watching as well. I wonder, were you out in the golf course today, Danny? I just went for a wee walk from my house down to the Slieve Donard, and I sat outside the front on the bench, and I had a little cappuccino out of Railway Street, and I looked at the sea and the mountains. It was absolutely fantastic. I got a wee bit burnt again, but sure, I'm red anyway, but I'm even redder tonight. So I hope you were enjoying the golf, and I'm glad you made it back just in time for tonight's show. That's Danny O'Boyle saying hello to his sister, Stella O'Newman, in Bangor, I think Stella's in. Is it O'Newman or Newman? O'Newman, right. Okay. Hi, Stella, anyway. So I've sung a few country songs tonight, and I'm going to sing a few more. I'm in a mood for country music. And I'm very pleased to say that I can see on my screen at the moment that we have at least 135 viewers. So I hope you're all enjoying the show so far. Here's one for all the beautiful girls tonight that are watching. Are you a beautiful girl? If you're a beautiful girl, put your hand up. There's a little song, a country song by a famous country singer called Charlie Rich. For all the beautiful girls. Hey, did you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world? And if you did, was she crying, crying? Hey, if you happen to see the most beautiful girl that walked out on me, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I need my baby. Oh, won't you tell her that I love her? Woke up this morning, realized what I had done. I stood alone in the cold gray dawn. I knew I'd lost my morning sun. I lost my head and I said some things. Now comes the heartache that the morning brings. I know I'm wrong, but I couldn't see. I let my world slip away from me. So hey, did you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world? Where are you? Hands up. And if you did, was she crying, crying? Hey, if you happen to see the most beautiful girl that walked out on me, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I need my baby. Oh, won't you tell her that I love her? If you happen to see the most beautiful girl that walked out on me, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I need my baby. Oh, won't you tell her that I love her? Thank you very much, Charlie Rich. Thank you. And I see some boys looking for brownie points there. Eamon Keaveney was saying that's his wife. That's the most beautiful girl in the world. And Bartley Murphy in Downpatrick said, she's in my house with me. Aha. There we go. Here's a golden oldie from Engelbert Humperdinck. I wondered, should I stay or should I go? The band had only one more song to play. Then I saw you out the corner of my eye, a little girl alone and so shy. I had the last ones with you, two lonely people together. I fell in love with you. The last one should last forever. Are you waltzing around the kitchen or the sitting room? But the love we had was going strong. Though the good and bad we get along. And then the flame of love died in your eyes. My heart was broken too when you said goodbye. I had the last waltz with you, two lonely people together. I nothing left to say, just my tears in the orchestra play. La 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 la. One more time. I had the last waltz with you. Two lonely people together. I fell in love with you. The last waltz should last forever. La 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 la. Thank you so much. A big hit there for Engelbert Humperdinck. He was a great voice, similar singer to Tom Jones. Tom Jones and him were always in competition with each other. Let me see if there are any more requests before I continue on. To finish off the first half. Okay, I had a lot of requests to sing this song. This song was recorded by a great storyteller singer, and he was one of the Rat Pack. There was Frank, and there was Dino, and then there was the little guy, Sammy Davis Jr., but he was a great entertainer. They called him, he had nicknamed the greatest entertainer, and he could tell stories, he could tap dance, he could sing. He was a fantastic entertainer. And he wrote, he didn't write this song, but he recorded it and made it famous. A little song called Mr. Bojangles. New man, Bojangles, and he'll dance for you in worn-out shoes, with silver hair, a ragged shirt, and baggy pants. He would do the old soft shoe. He would jump so high, and then he'd lightly touchdown. He told me of the time he worked with minstrel shows, traveling throughout the South. Spoke with tears for 15 years how his dog and he, they would travel about. But his dog up and died. His dog up and died. And after 20 years he still grieves. He said, I dance now to chants and the honky-tonks for my drinks and tips. But most of the time I spend behind these county bars. You see, son, I drinks a bit. He shook his head. Oh Lord, when he shook his head, I could swear I could hear somebody say, please, please, yeah, Mr. Bojangles, call him Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, come back and dance. And dance, and dance, please dance, yeah. Oh, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, come back and dance. and dance, dance, please dance, yeah. Come back and dance again, Mr. Bojangles. Do the whistle with me. Thank you. Mr. Bojangles, Sammy Davis Jr. That's a sad one, especially when the little dog dies. We've all had that. Anybody who's had a dog, they never want to get another one. And that reminds me, I should say happy birthday to my brother Killian Keaveney's dog. Callie was one on yesterday or the day before. And also, PJ Bloomfield's dog is a brother or sister of that dog, so it was their birthday as well. So happy birthday to the two dogs. You see them walking out in Merlot with the dogs or along the promenade in Newcastle here. And I have to mention in the same breath that Killian and PJ and my brothers Eamon and Garrett are all Arsenal fans, and they were very happy when Arsenal won the FA Cup yesterday. They beat Chelsea. So up the Gunners, as you would say. So well done, the Gunners. And happy birthday to the dogs. Okay, I'm going to call Cara for a little song, please.
When we
Beautiful stuff, Cara. That was a song recorded by Adele. So it's coming up to 9:30, and Cara and I normally finish off the first half, and we're going to do the same again with a little song made famous by Andrea Bocelli and Celine Dion. And we have it's our biggest requested song, so I'm just going to say this is for anyone who's not well, and to all our friends. Liz, we heard in Toronto, is in hospital, and I know that there are other people that we know who are not well, and they're fighting back and they're getting better. We're glad to hear. We'd like to say hello to Tommy Fitz out there. Hi, Tommy. Hello, Tish. Keep all the clans watching. One of the requests say there, and also Paul, my good friend Paul McKenna, the local DJ. And anyone who's feeling a bit down or depressed, whether you have mental or physical issues, we sing this song for you, and we hope this raises you up a little. And so just be good to yourself and turn off your phone, go out for a wee walk, and connect yourself with nature, and be good to yourself, and eat well, and don't drink too much, and get better soon, all of you people that we love. Here is Cara and I with a little song called The Prayer.
Just where we go, and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer as we go our way.
La luce che tu dai nel cuore resterò a ricordarci che l'eterna stella sei nella mia preghiera. Quanta fede c'è, lead us to a place,
guide us with your grace,
give us faith so we'll be saved. Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza, un mondo di giustizia, di speranza. Ognuno dia la mano vicino, simbolo di pace, di fraternità. Forza che ci dai, il desiderio che ogni di amore in attorno dentro a sé. Let this be our prayer. Just like every child, needs to
was faith, so will be saved.
La fede che hai acceso in noi, sento che ci salverà. Thank you. See you after the break. We're going to take a 5-minute break. Stay well, look after yourselves. See you in 5 minutes. Yesterday, when I was young, the taste of life was sweet, like rain upon my tongue. I teased at life as if it were a foolish game, the way an evening breeze would light a candle flame. The thousand dreams I dreamed, the splendid things I planned, I always built to last on weak and shifting sand. I lived by nights and shunned the naked light of day, and only now I see how the years have ran away. Yesterday, when I was young, there were so many songs that waited to be sung, so many wild pleasures that lay in store for me, and so much pain my dazzled eyes refused to see. I ran so fast that time and youth at last ran out, and I never stopped to think what life was all about. And every conversation that I can recall concerns itself with me and nothing else at all. Yesterday the moon was blue, and every crazy day brought something new to do. I used my magic age as if it were a wand, and never saw the waste and emptiness beyond. The game of love I played with arrogance and pride, and every flame I lit so quickly died. The friends I made all seemed somehow to drift away, and only I am left on stage to end the play. Yesterday, when I was young, there were so many songs that waited to be sung, so many wild pleasures lay in store for me, and so much pain my dazzled eyes refuse to see. There are so many songs in me that won't be sung, 'cause I feel the bitter taste of tears upon my tongue, and the time has come for me to pay for yesterday when I was young.
Thank you very much. That was a little version by Glenn Campbell of a song that was originally a French song. This is for Joanne King, if you're watching, Joanne. I know you like this one from Doris Day. We'll do the hands for this one, will we? A Burndale Lounge special.
When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me.
Let's see the hands.
Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be.
Hey, Joanne.
The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. When I grew up and fell in love, I asked my sweetheart, what lies ahead? Will we have rainbows day after day? Here's what my sweetheart said.
Let's do the hands.
Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera.
Hi, Barbara Barry.
What will be, will be. Now I have children of my own. They ask their father, what will I be? Will I be handsome? Will I be rich? I tell them tenderly.
One more time.
Que sera, sera.
Hello, Bartley.
Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Que sera, sera.
Okay, I have a couple of shout outs just before our next song. My good friend Tomas Kelly, Joe Kelly, originally from Ballynahinch, but he's in Dubai now in the United Arab Emirates, says, Finbar, since you're in the mood for Engelbert, who was formerly known as Joe Dorsey. I didn't know that now. Joe Dorsey was Engelbert Humperdinck's name. There you go. He's looking for Please Release Me. Maybe I'll do that one next week. That's a good choice, Joe. I like that song. Please release me, let me go. Alicia McKibben says, please wish my goddaughter Claire McCormick a belated happy birthday for yesterday and give her our love to her and her boyfriend Mark in Liverpool. And that's from Alicia and Tom McKibben, Corky. Hello, Corky. Hello, Alicia. And that's especially for Claire McCormick. That's Alicia's goddaughter and her boyfriend over in Liverpool. That's Mark in Liverpool. Hello there, guys. Good to see everyone tuned in from Liverpool. Well, a few people tuned in. Here's a lovely request from a guy who comes to Villa Vinci, and he's very famous around Newcastle for working with St. Vincent de Paul. A man called Brendan Downey. Eamon and Joe Keaveney, you would know Brendan from Newcastle. He sold us our first Encyclopedia Britannica when we were in Mill Hill, and we were able to do our homework from Encyclopedia Britannica, sold to us by the very one and only Brendan Downey, who says, I still think your dad's the better singer. What? Brendan, don't bring me down a peg or two. And he also says, I don't know if you're Cara Keaveney or Karen Carpenter. So sweet. Oh, that's very nice, Brendan. I know you've just tuned in tonight, Brendan, so thanks for watching the show and thanks for that request. And I take that as a compliment when people say your dad is the better singer or you're nearly as good as your dad. That's fantastic. If I'm nearly there, I'm doing well. Frank McKenna wants a shout out for George Lavery. Hello, Frank. How you doing? And I hope, George, you're watching too, round the corner. Hello, Frank McKenna and George Lavery. And Joanne Keaveney, my sister, Joanne. Hello, Joanne and Hugo in Portugal. I'm sure it's scorching over there. It's about late teens or 20 degrees here in Newcastle, and it's cloudy and it's a wee bit wet. We have the odd shower, and that's why it's lovely and green and cool over here. So hello, Joanne. And she says, can you please play Piano Man for Philip Rooney, and can you wish him luck for his job application back into BA? Oh, is that British Airways? Well, we wish you all the best, Philip. You're a regular on our show, and if you're going for a new job, fantastic, and we wish you get it, and we wish you all the best, and just be yourself. You'll be fantastic. Well, I'm not going to go any further except to say that Shauna Reid says, can you please sing Spanish Eyes? So I'm going to sing Spanish Eyes because it's a song that my father was famous for singing. It's also one of our most requested songs on a Sunday night. And Eamon Keaveney, my father, who is alive and well and living in Castlewellan on Mill Hill, and he was 82 there recently in June. And he loves to come down to Newcastle and have his breakfast in a wee restaurant called Froth, which is down near the Newcastle Centre. And I was singing in Froth on Saturday night. I just did an hour. It was their opening weekend. And I might be back this Saturday. I was singing behind my COVID screens, which I got specially made. and we were social distancing from the audience, and the audience were seated, and it wasn't too loud, and we started early and finished early. So we were following all the COVID-19 guidelines. But apart from all that red tape, I love singing this song, and especially for Shona Reid and for anybody else who requested it. And I hope I'll do it half as well as my daddy, Brendan Downey.
Teardrops are falling from your Spanish eyes. Please don't cry. This is just adios and not goodbye. Soon I'll return, bringing you all the love your heart can hold. Please say, si, say you and your Spanish eyes will wait for me. Prettiest eyes in all of Mexico. True Spanish eyes. Please smile for me once more before I go. Soon I'll return, bringing you all the love your heart can hold. Please say, si, say you and your Spanish eyes will wait for me. Say you and your Spanish eyes will wait for me.
Thank you so much. Spanish Eyes are by special request for a lot of people. A very emotional song and a big number, recorded both by Elvis Presley and a guy called Al Martino. I'll just take a break there. Excuse me. Sorry for that. The band was very enthusiastic there. They were getting carried away without me. And I was just looking at some of the requests there. Deirdre McGuire said that her mother, Kathleen, would have loved that. She was a great woman and a great appreciator of lovely music. And Eamon was saying that my dad used to sing that in Savage's Bar in Castlewellan, one of the first bars to ever have live entertainment. And I was in a little place in Newcastle called the Toscano upstairs recently with Deirdre, my wife, and we enjoyed a pizza and a carafe of wine. There's not many places that do carafes of wine. It's a very European thing. But then the people who own the Toscano, the Polinellis, are Italian. And we had a beautiful pizza and a carafe of wine on a Monday night, and we sat upstairs beside the window and we looked out over the sea, and the mountains of Mourne were sweeping down to the sea. It was so beautiful. It was such a lovely experience. Just an early evening pizza and a carafe of wine. I recommend it. It's very, very easy to pay as well. And wonderful staff in there, the Polinellis and Sheila Flanagan and her lovely daughter. And I remember the day in the Toscano that you couldn't get a seat. Well, I don't remember it, but it was in the 70s. And the Night People, my father's band, used to play there. And Parents McGrady are watching tonight, Elsie and Michael. And they used to have this great band. They were school teachers, most of them. And Eamon and Michael would sing. Eamon played the bass guitar. That's my father. And Michael would play the guitar and rhythm guitar. And Michael Niblett was a fantastic lead player. And Joe Morgan played the drums. So there was 4-piece band. And they were a big hit on a Tuesday night. And you couldn't get a seat before 8 o'clock. And there was another great band from Kilkeel, Misty. The Gawley brothers and the Hardy brothers. Misty was their competition back in the days. They were much younger. And there was also a great singer. I'm not sure where he was from, but his name was Joe E. Hamilton. And I remember him playing in the Brook Cottage Hotel when we had that lovely hotel right in the centre of town before it was knocked down and they built houses. So wonderful memories of Spanish Eyes in the Toscano with the Night People back in the 70s. Okay, I'm going to ask Cara if she would give me a little break and do a little song for us. Thank you.
Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit, and nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. What I've got they used to call the blues. Nothing is really wrong, feeling like I don't belong. Walking around, some kind of lonely clown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Funny, but it seems I always wind up here with you. Nice to know somebody loves me. Funny, but it seems that it's the only thing to do. Run and find the one who loves me. What I feel is come and gone before. No need to talk it out. We know what it's all about. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Funny, but it seems that it's the only thing to do. Run and find the one who loves me. What I feel is come and gone before. No need to talk it out. We know what it's all about. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
Beautiful stuff there from Cara Carpenter. Thank you to all the people who recommended that Cara would sing a Karen Carpenter song, so she's got a few learned off. So we might do one later on as well. A few more shout-outs then. Basil Kelly says, hello Basil and Downpatrick. Hello Basil and Linda. He says, Sunday night, can't beat it. And can you wish happy 54th anniversary to Jerry and Kathleen Brannigan and Downpatrick? Cheers, Finbar. Oh, that's fantastic. 54 years together, Jerry and Kathleen Brannigan. And that's from your friend Basil Kelly. Thanks for sending that in, Basil. And Joanne King, who is the daughter of the drummer from the Night People. Is that Quantum Entanglement? Is that spooky action at a distance? That request just came in there after me talking about the Night People, that great band from the 70s in Newcastle. Joanne says, hi Finbar, can you wish my mum, Teresa Morgan, a happy 70th birthday? Och, happy 70th. 70, Teresa. Can't believe it, you look so well. You look about 50. And that's for Friday the 7th of August. And that's with love from all her children, sons-in-law, daughter-in-law, grandchildren, and great-granddaughter. My goodness me, what a big family that is. Congratulations and a very happy birthday to the one and only Teresa Morgan, wife of Joe Morgan, the drummer from the Night People. And that's from her daughter, Joanne King. Thanks for that request, Joanne. Paul, Siobhan, and James and Erin McKibben are enjoying the beautiful music in Carryduff. And please wish James a happy birthday, the 24th birthday for tomorrow. Happy birthday, James. 24 tomorrow. That's Paul, Siobhan, James, and Erin McKibben in Carryduff. There must be a Newcastle connection there. Please let us know what that connection is, Paul and Siobhan. But it's lovely to have you tuned in. Just not rise as you go into Belfast. It's always a bit snowy. Carryduff. Deirdre was just saying that they watch every week. It's great to have you on board again. A few more shout-outs. It says, hello to Paula and Charlie Keaveney watching in Castlewellan. Hello, Paula and Charlie and the boys. Hello to Joe and Eamon. That's Mum and Dad and Callie too, and Killian too. Watching in Castlewellan on Mill Hill. That's where my mum and dad live. Hello, Joe and Eamon. And sometimes I don't mention my mummy so much, but she's very special to me. So hello, Joe, and hello, Eamon and Killian, and the little dog, Callie, who celebrated his first birthday there. Hello to Sheila and Ronan McVeigh, who are watching tonight and loving the music. Hello, Sheila and Ronan. That's the egg men's and the egg girls' grandparents that live at the roundabout as you go into Newcastle there. Sheila and Ronan McVeigh. And sometimes Ronan himself comes round when we're very privileged to deliver the eggs. And he always has to remember not to deliver any pigeons' eggs because he's a big pigeon man. And we only want the hen's eggs. Thanks very much, Ronan. Breach Corrigan. Hello, Breach. How you doing? Hello, Kevin. Says, could you wish my daughter Neve and her boyfriend Niall a very happy joint birthday on Wednesday, the 5th of August. Happy birthday. Happy joint birthday, Neve and Niall. That's from Breach Corrigan. Fantastic. I didn't know you had one old enough to have a boyfriend. There you go. You have to watch out for that. I think Cara might have a boyfriend too, but she won't tell me much. I'll get killed for saying that now. So, Breach Corrigan, that's for your daughter Neve and her boyfriend Niall. Joint birthday on Wednesday, the 5th of August. Carolyn Spence would love to hear Songbird by Eva Cassidy. I'm a big fan of Eva Cassidy. She's a fantastic singer who did a lot of cover songs in her own individual way, a fantastic guitar player and a class singer who unfortunately died a few years back from the dreaded cancer. But we'll see what we can do. We'll look into Eva Cassidy. That's a singer that I think that Katie and Cara have yet to discover, but could probably cover very well. Not an easy singer to cover, but such a beautiful voice. Hello to our good friend Jane Forsyth from Dundrum. Hello, Jane. We met you on the promenade the other day with your daughter and had a great chat. I really enjoyed meeting you. And hello to you and Ollie and all the family. And keep that fantastic group going, Dea Matrona. Deirdre has been listening to them on YouTube. Dea Matrona, they're a fantastic local all-girl band who write their own stuff. What does Dea Matrona stand for? Mother God sort of thing. Oh, it's very deep, that, isn't it? There's only one daughter of Jane that's in the band. Do you explain that, Jane? Sorry, I get carried away here and I don't have all the facts in front of me all the time. But so it's lovely to have that request. Jane Forsyth and Ollie and Dundrum and your beautiful family. Hello. Hello also to Liz Murphy. Hi, Liz. Liz is up in the harbour. How you doing, Liz? Thanks for joining us tonight. And Bridge Rice. We don't know where Bridge is, but they're all watching tonight. Hello, Bridge. Mona Owens, my good friend Mona, who's a sister of Mickey McGratty from the Night People, says, Finbar, can you please sing a song for the love of my life, Eamon Owens, 40 years married today. Wow, that is fantastic, Mona. I don't know, you both need a medal there, don't you? Mona and Eamon Owens from Castlewellan, originally Mona McGratty, celebrating their 40th wedding anniversary. What's 40? Is 40 Ruby? I think it's Ruby, yeah. Congratulations, Mona. That's fantastic. Mona's a great singer and a guitar player in her own right and runs the Interchurch Choir in Castlewellan. So congratulations on your wedding anniversary today. Oh, here's another one from Mona. She says, also for my brother Leo and Carmel McGratty in Manchester. That's Leo McGratty. That's a brother of Mona and Michael. And Carmel, hello. It's lovely to have people in from Manchester tonight. And also wish happy birthday to Leo Rice, nephew, and Finbar McGratty, nephew, whose birthdays are on the 4th and 10th of August. My goodness, you know all the birthdays, Mona. You're like my nanny, Keaveney in Enniskill, and she used to know all the birthdays of all her grandchildren, and she used to have a little present for them. It mightn't have been much, but it was always there, and she knew the date of everybody's birthday. So happy birthday to Leo Rice. He's the drummer in our band, the Booze Brothers. What a fantastic drummer he is, too. And also Finbar McGratty. Finbar with 1 R. Finbar McGratty, a fantastic, a doctor and a guitar player and a great triathlete. Finbar McGratty, Mickey and Elsie's son. That's their birthdays soon, Leo and Finbar McGratty. I'm going to do a couple of songs from the King this time. Basil, I hope you enjoy these. These are in memory of your great brother, Brendan Kelly from Downpatrick. He was a fantastic singer of Elvis songs, so I hope you enjoy these songs. Oh, I wish I was in the land of cotton. Old times, they are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Sing it, fellas. Oh, I wish I was in Dixie, away, away. In Dixieland I'll take my stand to live and die in Dixie. For Dixieland, that's where I was born. Early, Lord, one frosty morn,
look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. You know your daddy's bound to die. But all of my trials, Lord, will soon be over. Want to see the hands for this one later on, when the time comes. When no one else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong, you give me hope and consolation. You give me strength to carry on, and you're always there to lend a hand. Everything I do, that's the wonder of you. And when you smile, the world is brighter. You touch my hand and I'm a king. Your kiss to me is worth a fortune. Your love for me is everything. I guess I'll never know the reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you, and you, and you, and you. Let's do the hands. Ah, ah, ah. you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you. Uh-huh. So just before Cara and I, or Cara will sing a song first, and then we'll maybe do a little duet. We'll call out a very special thank you to all our PayPal friends. Thank you very much to everyone who left a tip for us last week in our tip jar. The message is on the screen somewhere, and you can leave us a tip if you want. Of course, the show is free, and you don't have to be my friend on Facebook, and it's open to the public. But we're very grateful to anyone who leaves a tip, because I don't have a lot of work on now. I'll get the guitar out, or the violin out. That's enough, Deirdre says. But we really do appreciate your tips, so thank you so much. Lavinie Rooney from Shrigley, thank you for your tip, Lavinie. Philip Rooney, as always, thank you. We are so grateful. Jane Forsyth said, thanks to all the team at Keaveney. Thank you so much, Jane. Fiona Milligan, thank you. Fiona McGarry in Downpatrick, thank you, Fiona. Colin O'Higgins said, hi, Finbar, could you play Easy Like a Sunday Morning for Kieran Polly from the Village Lane in Bransford? Well, maybe that'll come up next week, Colin, but thanks for your tip anyway. Noreen Baker, as usual, Noreen, thank you for your tip. Una Savage, thank you for your very generous tip. I know it was your birthday last week and you enjoyed the music, so thank you so much for tuning in again, and thanks for your tip. Fiona Rooney round the corner. Hi, Fia. Hi, Fia. She's my youngest viewer, I think. Thank you for your tip, Fiona. Barbara Barry, thank you all again, she says, for such a wonderful evening of entertainment, and you're very generous, Barbara, and we really appreciate it. Thank you, Barbara Barry and Downpatrick. Stella Newman in Bangor. Thanks again, as usual, Stella Newman. My good friend Angela Gilchrist, who used to book me from the council to do the entertainment on the promenade, she said, thank you, Finbar and family, for entertaining us every Sunday. You all have been blessed with such a great talent, and you give joy to so many. Oh, I love your words, Angela, and we really appreciate that, and we love your tip too. Jim and Anne Scott are friends of Cahill. They go to the Donard Bar, and they know Cahill, he works behind the bar, and they said, keep up the good work, Finbar. Your girls have great voices, and Cahill is a great lad. And that's best wishes from Anne and Jim Scott in Newtonards. Thank you so much for your tips on PayPal. Cara's up with a song this time.
and I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I could call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I have never known. Oh yeah, you smile, oh, within the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven. For you are mine at
Fantastic stuff. Etta James recorded that song. Thank you, Cara. Okay, 22:22 it says on my clock, so we have about 8 minutes left. That's time for about 2 more songs and a few more shout-outs. I'm going to squeeze this one in quickly because Kathleen Mitchell, who is watching from Aberdeen in Scotland, says, could you give a shout-out to my granddaughter, Annalise? She is here listening to you with me, and she is 8 years old and thinks you are great. Hello, Annalise. Hello, Annalise, 8 years old and a fan of this type of music. Wonderful stuff. There's hope for the world yet. Thank you. And she's heading to bed shortly, so I'm glad we were able to squeeze that in. And thank you, Kathleen Mitchell, who's watching from Aberdeen in Scotland. Grania Maguire commented to say that she remembers my father, Eamon Keaveney, singing in the Dunmore Hotel in Killilea. That's Joe's mum. Joe's friendly with my son, Cahill. Hello, Grania. Thanks for that memory there. The Dunmore Hotel in Killilea. I wonder, is it still there? Is it still open? Who knows? We don't be in Killilea that often, but I know that's where you hail from, Grania. Thanks for that wonderful memory. Hello to Jane Brannigan, who has just tuned in from Key West in Florida. Hello, Jane. How you doing, Jane? Thanks for your little shout out there, and it's lovely to have people from Key West in Florida. Of course, Jane is originally from Newcastle, so we're connecting all over the globe here with people. Chloe Brannigan would like to put in a request for her granddad, Fred, who was 83 yesterday. You're right, Chloe. I forgot about that request. You messaged me last week, and it was so long ago I forgot about that. But thanks for reminding me. Happy birthday, Fred. Happy 83rd birthday. That's Chloe's granddad. And it's also Jane and Martina's father. Happy birthday. I hope you're tuned in on the wee phone there. Antoinette McCrory wants to wish a big congratulations to Elaine King on her promotion at work from all her friends and family in Tyrone. Fantastic. No better woman. You deserve it, Elaine King. Watch out for that woman there, Ronan. Elaine King's going places. She just got promoted, and that's congratulations from her mommy, Antoinette, in Tyrone. Hello, everybody watching in Tyrone. I didn't say hello to everyone in Fermanagh. I am a member of a Facebook group called Enniskillen Banter. So hello to Benny Cassidy and all my cousins in Enniskillen, Mark and Paul Allen, Attractive Flanagan, and any of the Keaveney connection who are watching from Enniskillen, and all my friends from beautiful Fermanagh. Ursula Quinn says, Finbar, can you please sing The White Rose of Athens for my friend Sarah Ann Delaney, who is 70 on the 13th of August? My goodness, I haven't heard of that one. The White Rose of Athens. I'll have to look that up on YouTube, Ursula, but thanks for that suggestion. And a very happy birthday to your friend Sarah Ann Delaney, who is 70, 70 on the 13th of August. one more wee page to get through before my last song, and then Cara and I will finish with a duet. Mary Cleland, Margaret Roundtree, Fiona McGarry, Sally and Tom Butler, and the Ballymena, from Ballymena, Ryan's parents are all watching tonight. Oh, I see that. They're all watching. So hello to Mary Cleland, Fiona McGarry, Margaret Roundtree. Hi, Margaret. And Sally and Tom Butler, the Braid Brigade from Ballymena. Hello, how are you? And hello to Ryan and Aisling and Janie in Belfast. Joanne King says, happy 35th birthday to my sister, Maria Foster, on Wednesday the 5th of August. That's sent with love from her, not so much older big sister. Oh, that's lovely, Joanne. Happy birthday to Maria Foster, who's 35, on Wednesday the 5th, this Wednesday. Karen Mullen says, hi Finbar, could you please wish Stella Parker a very happy birthday for Thursday? Happy birthday, Stella Parker, for Thursday. And that's from your friend, Karen Mullen. One more to go. Oh, two more to go. Hello to Eddie Drury. Hello, Eddie. I think he's Portadown connection. He used to go and see me in a sister restaurant of Villa Vinci in Portadown called Zio, who was in Villa Vinci on Friday night. Oh, I didn't know you were in, Eddie. You should have introduced yourself. And hope you enjoyed your night, Eddie. Thank you very much, Eddie. And I know it was your birthday recently. I think it was a big 6-0 because I'm friends with you on Facebook and I saw that. So very happy birthday. You don't look 60 at all, Eddie. You look about 40. Happy birthday. Stella Newman says, please wish our youngest child, Cara, a happy 18th birthday for today. Oh, you have a Cara as well. And she's 18. We have a Cara who was 17 on Friday past. So thank you very much for sending in that request. Stella Newman, formerly Stella O'Boyle from Castlewellan, and she's watching in Bangor tonight. And that's for her youngest child, Cara, who's celebrating her 18th birthday today. Well, just before Cara and I finish off a little duet, well, it's more Cara singing than me on the next song. But I'm going to sing a little song for anyone who's enjoying a cup of tea or a biscuit or a glass of wine or a Coors Light. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is for all the little old wine drinkers from Dean Martin. Raise your glasses. I'm praying for rain in California, so the grapes can grow, they can make more wine. And I'm sitting in a honky in Chicago with a broken heart and a woman on my mind. Ask the man behind the bar for the jukebox, and the music takes me back to Tennessee. When they ask who's the fool in the corner crying, I say, little old wine drinker me. I came here last week from down in Nashville, 'cause my baby left for Florida on a train. Thought I'd get a job and just forget her, but in Chicago, broken hearts
There's a man behind the bar for the jukebox, and the music takes me back to Tennessee. When they ask who's the fool in the corner crying, I say, little old wine drinker me. I say, little old wine drinker me. Raise your glasses. Thank you, Dean Martin. Okay, we're going to finish off with Cara. We're slightly over time tonight. Cara celebrated her 17th on Friday. She's going to sing us a little song from Cara Carpenter.
When I was young, I listened to the radio, waiting for my favorite songs. When they played, I'd sing along. It made me smile. Those were such happy times, and not so long ago. How I wondered where they'd gone. But they're back again, just like a long lost friend. All the songs I loved so well. Every sha-la-la-la, every oh-oh still shines. Every shing-a-ling-a-ling that they're starting to sing so fine. When they get to the part where he's breaking her heart, it can really make me cry, just like before. It's yesterday once more. Looking back on how it was in years gone by, and the good times that I had, makes today seem rather sad. So much has changed. It was songs of love that I would sing to them, and I'd memorize each word. Those old melodies still sound so good to me as they melt the years away. Every sha-la-la-la, every oh-oh still shines. Every shing-a-ling-a-ling that they're starting to sing so fine. All my best memories come back clearly to me. Some can even make me cry, just like before. It's yesterday once more. Oh, every sha-la-la-la, every oh-oh still shines. Every shing-a-ling-a-ling that they're starting to sing so fine.
Good night. Thank you from Sinatra Sunday. See you next Sunday.